Many years ago, I decided I wanted to float around this country. I didn't want to drive, I wanted to float, see. So the only way to do that is on a boat. So I bought myself a narrowboat, and after a year or two, I started vlogging. Why don't you go in the kitchen, put the kettle on, put your feet up, sit down, sis, and watch me, hey? Stopped here for a coffee, and I've decided to. Is it Tattershall, this place? Where are we? Let's have a look. Kirkstead. There's Kirkstead here, and apparently the town is very pretty, so I'm going to go down on my little push bike, have a little nosy rippers. We've got a little garage just there, that's great, end of the road, brilliant. Got some fuel, 185, oh that's cheap, no it's not. I'll explain why it's not cheap. To get the prices higher, this is an old trick. They'll raise the prices really high, so it goes, oh my god, shock, 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 and they'll lower it to what price they really wanted in the first place, which is about 10p more. People go, oh it's not too bad then, and they keep doing that to us, you know. Sui, she's paying 80p a litre in Taiwan, so it's not about oil or anything like that. It's a complete rip-off, and I'm pissed off with it, to be honest. There's greed, bloody greed. After that little annoyance and rant there, seems like a really nice little town, this does. It's got a war memorial I want to show you, and some bit of history just on this corner here. Look, hey, come on, let's have a look. Wartime Woodland. Sorry, Wartime Woodhall. Read well for the Woodhall Spa. St Andrew's Church was in front of you, which is in front of you. You can't see it behind there. Only the graveyard remains. The church was damaged by a German parachute retarded bomb on the 17th of August 1943. The same device that badly damaged the Royal Hotel site of present day Royal Square. The church was finally demolished in 1957. I can't see a church anywhere. Troops stationed in and around Woodhall Spa would arrive at Woodhall's Junction, some 1 mile to the west, and then march into the village along the Witham Road, King's Own Scottish borders. And there we are. I'm here, look, right on this junction. Very, very, very pretty area, it really is. So I'm going to cycle up there and have a quick look. This is Woodhall Tea Gardens and Park. Got a very nice golf course here. £130 to play. That just gives you an idea of the area. Hey, 130 quid, this is precious. Too much for me. I can't justify spending 130 quid whacking my balls into a bush, you know. Just can't do it. Pretty little gardens there, look, isn't there? A lovely little area. This is lovely Jubilee Park. Really nice area. Lovely little area, really nice. That's the end, I think. Welcome to Woodhall Spa. Wow, look at this place. It's just a very, very unique area. Oh, I love it. Woodhall Spa, beautiful. Wartime Woodhall. Oh, the Petwood was requisitioned by the military authorities. I have to keep looking at that word. Thinking, oh, requisitioned by the military authorities early in the war, and initially used as an army brigade headquarters, defending the Lincolnshire coastline and providing searchlight and hacked batteries around the bomber airfields. Wow. Crikey. Incredible. Got the poshest places, didn't they? The army. You don't get that place there, very posh. Yes. Early 4,619 squadron departed Woodhall Spa for Coningsby, and then the Petwood became the officers' mess. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? For 617 Dambuster Squadron, which had moved from RAF Scampton with Wing Commander Guy Gibson, VC. Is that Victoria Cross? As the commanding officer. Both Gibson and Cheshire had stayed at the Wood at Petwood before the war, so could well have been instrumental in suggesting the Petwood to Harris as a good option for the squadron's mess. I bet it was. Oh, Petwood's a beautiful place. Let's stop there. Take it down 50 feet, number one. Have a little cycle around. I don't think you're supposed to, but I'm going to have a little ride around now. It's a beautiful place. Sports cars. Little old MG. Is that a Triumph? Spitfire? MGB GT maybe. Lovely little place, isn't it? Look at that. It's gorgeous. MG. The car park. As you can see there, I always try to film discreetly, and if somebody comes out, just put the phone away, you know. Chicken out. Nice, isn't it? Nice little high street. I cycle up here to the golf club and cycle back. This is so gorgeous around here. Wide pavements, gorgeous houses. Oh wow, love it. This is the Woodhall golf course, £130 a pop. It's a beautiful area. You're right on to live around here, you know. One of those sort of areas. What it used to look like, didn't it? There's all the barges going through. The train station there. Crossing keeper, so you get the crossing here. It's still here, look, the crossing. Imagine that trundling past in its day. And swing bridges for the boats, leisure boats in those days, look. And there's easels turned up. They went to rack and ruin. Shame. We are down here, around this area. Around here somewhere. I can't quite see it with my glasses. That's on it there, around there. Beautiful. Goodbye to this wonderful little town. And I forgot the name of it already. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, never mind. Anyway, it's gorgeous. I'd have been there a few hours, you know, so... Well, I should remember them all before you even start speaking on the camera. I know I should. Oh, I can't bothered. Those boats just got in my spot. He said it's very, very weedy down here. Oh no, you don't want to hear that, do you? He said it's awful further down. Another boat has just told me that. I said, oh, terrible down there, weed. Well, let's crack on. Looks like the weed is getting thicker and thicker down there. Uh-oh, spaghettios. Uh-oh, spaghettios. Barely moving. Pretty awful, this weed. I'm moving, but not, you know, very, very. I'm going downstream. Probably doing about 2 knots, maybe at 1400 RPM. Should be doing about 4, really. Looks like we've got some pontoons coming up here. A load of people on their boats and doing their business. Well, there's plenty of space for me anyway, that's the main thing. Bridge 14A. It's nice. for one night. And it's beautiful and quiet. I mean, last night was stars, so many stars. Even though the lights were, street lights were on, I could still see the Milky Way, you know. So I got out about 12 at night and I lay on the roof. God, there's so many satellites and shooting stars, incredible. This is a cracking 2-day mooring. Lovely. I've been here for one night and I'm getting ready. I've got to get ready to go across the wash. I got a call from the pilot yesterday and he said, "Can you get down to Boston? I'm going over at wash, there's 2 blokes waiting, can you make it tomorrow?" So I'm rushing like a rushing thing on a rushing day. Mr. Van's up there, look. He'll see me, he's wagging his tow bar. So yeah, I'm getting ready to do that now. I'm going to leave about 7, 8 o'clock and get cracking on. Mate! What do you think is going over the wash? Not looking forward to it? Oh, you don't like sea salt? It tarnishes your jacket, does it? Your robe thing. I'm trying to get the words right, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. Right, so here we go. I've got to get myself down to Boston, get myself ready in the boat, ready to go over the wash. Oh dear. Defending his territory from another heron. Oh, he's gone down there, look. Oh, he's going to tell him. Oh, he's off to tell him. He's off to tell him. Get out of it, go on. Go on, F off. I'm telling you. This has been a bit of a rush job down here because I always follow my feelings, and I had the urge just to get to the end, get to Boston, you know. I had no calls, no emails from anybody, from any pilots, but I did email a pilot about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. I didn't get any reply, so I was looking around for other pilots, and then all of a sudden I got a call. It says, "Can you be in Boston in a couple of days?" So if I'd have took my time further back, I don't think I made it, because I know the weather's favourable now for the next week, so it's a good time to do it. I think perhaps instinctually I had the urge to get to Boston. I'm not far away from it now, so because of that feeling, I always follow my feelings, you know. I don't know why, but I do. Covered himself in dust. Probably get those bloody horseflies off, that's why. Horrible things. This is pack it in. Pack it in, alright. There's the geezer with the 2-cylinder Lister engine in it, 1970s there. Lovely. Looks like the local population have found a nice area. Swans, seagulls, ducks, rauks, crows. Oh wow. People come down to feed them, I bet you. That's why they hang around, you know. Ooh, nippy. Well, it's a beautiful morning. It's going to be nice for the next week. Global warming, it's so hot. If you're worried about drought, don't get a bath. Just have a shower. Don't wash your car for an hour. Or just don't wash your car at all until it starts raining again, you know. I've got the right to use my water. Oh, clean water is a very rare commodity around the world, I'm telling you. Sui in Taiwan, she's got to well, they live in 40 degrees. And also they have an air raid sirens at the moment. And I had to go and fetch the water, drinking water, you know, from a special place. But the water out of the tap, they can't drink that in Taiwan. That's a modern country. That's strange. So don't take your clean water for granted, my friends. Oh no. This is the Kaim Canal, I think it is. I really wanted to do this canal, but I've had to miss it because I've got to rush to Boston. This is my next plan today. We'll go up there. There's a golf course right next to the canal. Oh, I want to go searching for some balls. I was going to go up there, turn around, come back, and then go to Boston, but now I've got to rush to Boston. So I'm sorry, canal. I'll have to do you next time. It's very nice as well, doesn't it? This, I've devised an evil plan to keep my boat in a straight line. It's just slightly off when it's the inertia from the prop. Put a bit of rope on. Oh, you're beautiful. I'm sat on the roof. I'm sat on the roof just chilling while it's steering itself. Woohoo! About 8:30 in the morning. I'm going to Boston. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. This weed's very thin. It looks thick, but it's not. It's not a problem at all down here. Oh god, I'm going right. Wait a minute. Let me adjust it. Adjust it a little bit. There we are. Beauty. Back on the straight and narrow again. Ah, it's fantastic. All day, those things, aren't they? Good engines. Really hard to film them because they're so fast. Just stopped here for a coffee on this gorgeous day. No signal, so I've got to walk to get a signal. That gentleman there just told me the information that I needed when I needed it. Like it always happens, always. He says about 7 miles to go. I said, what? I've got about 7 miles left. I want to get cracking. I thought I was around the corner. I thought this was Boston. But it's not. Let's get going. Quite a busy old road, that. Quite a busy old bridge. Got miles to go. I didn't realise. Blimey. Get cracking. Now I've got the cruise control set up, I can nip down the front and get some of this nice shots. Look, never been down here. It's amazing down the front here. Not really realised. Filming some gout lock there. Oh, yeah, you're alright. Guy just told me we can go down that canal to the wash. I'm missing always exploring. Oh, always exploring, so I've got to get to Boston, you know. There's loads to explore. All the canal, Kaim Canal. I'll have to come back down here. Might come back over the wash again, you know. Who knows? Rippers. A lovely scene, isn't it? The swans, the people, the views. People nearly falling in. gorgeous. Oh, it's dead boring down there, dead straight. It's not boring, it's beautiful, look at it. I think they call that the Boston Stump. As you enter into Boston, you see that Boston Stump, which is the Boston Cathedral, and it seems to take forever down these straights. You just keep going on, and hour after hour, you're just travelling down the straight section. As soon as you get any closer, are we even moving? That's what I think to myself. I finally got here next to this lovely twin cylinder Otter, and great moorings, 5 days, fantastic.